Oh, hello, friends. Happy Monday. This is going to be a really quick video. Today has been um, eventful. Yeah, when we bought our house back in September, the one and only hazard on our housing contract was scorpions. And our real estate agent, who's been in the area for 10 years or more, she said she's never once seen a scorpion around. Now, we know we have different kinds of snakes and tarantulas around here because our pest control company has found them in these like utility boxes that are in the ground, or water utility boxes, something like that. Anyways, they have found them in there, right? So today, because both my daughter and son-in-law are off, decided it was going to be time to do some cleaning. Well, that was fine because I was doing some cleaning myself, and we were out in the garage getting ready to go through a couple of boxes and then bring them in to sort through. And no sooner did my son-in-law move a sponge for the car and out runs a scorpion. I kid you not. It got so scared from us shrieking that it ran back under some clothing that was right there. So I did what my pest control guy said. If you find one, destroy it. So I am using this giant umbrella that my kids have, and I'm poking the area where it ran. Nothing. I mean, nothing. I'm not getting anywhere. My son-in-law's stomping that area. Nothing. And then all of a sudden, the thing is just so dazed and confused from all the trauma. Well, let's just say it is now on its way to the city dump in the morning. So what scares the daylights out of me is the fact that what my pest control guy told me is that where there is one, there's at least 100 more. Now, it has been very hot here, like very hot, triple-digit hot, almost every single day. So that's what worries me, is that they're trying to come in and escape the heat. So that was my fun and excitement, and that's why this video is getting up late. Because I had to kind of come down off of all the adrenaline from helping my son-in-law get rid of this thing. Nobody got hurt in the making, except for the scorpion. Scorpion's gone. Did exactly what my pest control guy said, but now I'm going to have to let them know we have found a scorpion, and they're going to have to amp up the bait control in my garage. And that's why I upgraded my service recently to the highest tier. So with that being said, now that I talked your ear off about my fun and excitement here in the high desert of northwestern Arizona, and it's, as my daughter said, it's desert life. It sure is, friends. Oh, and I'm so thankful Levi was inside, didn't even know what was going on. Oh, yep. Okay, so today we are going to do, really quick, I'm just going to go through Die Cut Monday. This is called hashtag Die Cut With Me Mondays. And it is hosted by Colita's Creations. Pebbles is her name. This has been such a fun collaboration since I found it a couple of weeks ago through My 60s Life, Lene. I actually found it through her, and I was like, you know, I do die cuts all the time. I have so many die cuts. Why not share them with all my friends, right? So real quick, the first thing that I'm going to show you is not necessarily die cut related, but it can turn into use for a die cut. I send out a lot of Twinchies and ATCs for swaps or challenges or whatever. And I normally write my channel name on the back of the ATC or the die cut or the Twinchie or whatever I'm sending out for the challenge, but I don't like the way it looks. So today I took out my handy dandy, and I'm not going to show you the ATC. I don't want to give it away. I took out my label maker, and I just started making a whole bunch of labels with my channel name on it, and cut out some extras. So if you have a label maker, utilize it. It works wonders for little things like that. So, and you know, it would be good too because, sorry, I had an incoming call. I declined it, doing something, obviously. Another thing too is if you're making the die cut like folders or you're doing folder pockets, you can put little sentiments on here using your label maker. So some of my little die cuts that I did this week, we have some, I don't want to take these all out, but we have some little pumpkins in here that I glued the little greenery and the stems and then some fall leaves to go with it. Huh. Okay. And then I also did some bigger pumpkins with some greenery. And these are just die cut sets that I bought off of Amazon. As you can see, there is tons of them in this little folder because I'm getting ready to send this out. And some fall leaves. I love the birds. Love my bird die cuts. And these are so pretty. Look at these. Let's see. See, you could take these and overlay them if you chose to. You don't have to. See, you can do that. Make a layered die cut. Really pretty. And then another pumpkin and another pumpkin. And we have more birdies. And then we have a beautiful owl. Look at those eyes. And then we have an acorn. We have a branch for the owl to sit on and a squirrel. So there are those. And then, let me get that aside because that goes to something else. I cut out my black cats. And I'm going to lay these out. And then I'll zoom in for you guys because these are fabulous. These black cats are absolutely fantastic. And there are duplicates because I made multiples of them because I just love my black kitties. Today's actually National Black Cat Day. And our black kitty is in California. He's having an extended vacation till I can get my house fully set up for him. So there you have it. Look at those. Aren't those fantastic? And what these do is, here, I'll just use this that I have from church. You set them on your paper like this, or you can get creative, but they just sit on your paper like so. See? How fun is that? I just think these things are great. This was a really good set to buy. So yeah, there are my die cuts for hashtag die cut with me Mondays. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to figure out what this phone call was for. And yeah, if you're in the desert, just know scorpions are not a myth. They do exist. And they are poisonous. At least the ones here in this area are. So, anyhow, I am sending love and hugs to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll be back again in a little while with another video for another collaboration.